Good evening, another person here. Today we are discussing about the topic is normalization. The normalization is the very important topic in your DBMS. The normalization is nothing but organizing your database the smart one of the way. Next, the normalization is nothing but storing each piece of information exactly once. The why we are using the normalization in database management system? No repetition of in your data in your databases, easily to find out the whatever data is stored logically and manually, and fewer mistake, and doing this store the database level in your database management system and save the spaces in your database. It's the four main points of using this normalization in your databases. Next of all, functional dependency. The functional dependency is nothing but the automatically known the places into the retrieval the functions. For example of this diagram, the case effect mouse counting the connect Moses the effect the wine trends that's all the matters, and they mention the joining and the email as john@gmail.com. You know it belongs to John. One mail equal to one person. The always using the functional dependency. The using the ID of same student ID equal to 101. So 101 is the 190 to mention your one student. That is a functional dependency. So next, first normal form. First normal form. The first normal form is used to each cell in your table should hold only one value. That is the first normal form. The only one main rule is one value per cell. I give the two example of first normal form. One is bad example, then another one is good example. Usually the first one good example. So one ID stored in one subject, that is the 101 stored in subject name is DBMS. Then again 101 stored in subject name is Java, and third 102 so subject name is Max. And see the next second one bad example. The student's ID 101 stored in the value of subject two subject, that is DBMS and Java. Then again 102 ID mention the name as three subject Max, physics and chemistry. So multiple values commanded into one cell, it is not allowed in one normal form. So one normalization allowed in the one subject, that the one value, that is a one ID. So it is the main concept of first normal form. Next, second normal form. The second normal form is used to two-part key. The two-part key means the mention the value one column, that is the other column, must depend on both parties. That is called as two normal form. The three normal form is the rule no chain reaction in your data. That is called as don't store data that depends on the other non-key data. So ID dependency, department head. So dependent on one data non-key another value dependence on one data. Next, BCF. BCF means fourth normal form, or BCS name same name as same name. So what is the rule of this form? Special cases in 3NF, particularly when a table has multiple overlapping keys. Next, simple rule. What is the simple rule of Boy's code? If something determines another thing is must be a primary key, it's a own table. Example, a room determine the subject, it's a own primary key is dedicated to the new table, that is the BCNF. Next one, comparison. The level of the each normal form builds a previous one to next normally form 1F, 2F, 3F and Boy's code normally form. Thank you.